Hi Taurus and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus to see what you don't see come in for the week ahead. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, then check one of the other videos for your other placements. If it does, then let me know in the comments below and check the description box for my Calendly links for one-to-one readings. With that, Taurus, I'm going to jump straight in and get you some energies for the week coming ahead. See what you don't see coming, Taurus. Right, what doesn't Taurus see coming? Can we get some cards for Taurus, please? Cards for Taurus. Oh, we don't want to shuffle today, Taurus. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Got there eventually, didn't we, Taurus? Right, Taurus, please. Can you show me Taurus? Taurus. Taurus, please. Taurus. Energies for Taurus. What doesn't Taurus see coming? What doesn't Taurus see coming? What does Taurus need to know for this week? Taurus. Taurus. Oh, the Magician. Oh, okay. The Ace of Cups. Wow, Taurus, what are you doing? Oh, and the Four of Cups. Ah. Right, so you're going to magic up some cup of love here, Taurus. And just doing a brief overview, we will clarify and clarify again. But it's going to be ignored or not very well received by someone. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm still clarifying, Taurus. So actually, you're in Magician air energy. You're good. You're in touch with your heart. Brand new emotional beginning with another energy. But the other energies either not into it, or they're focused on something else, or they don't know what you're up to. I don't know if this ignoring you is intentional or accidental. You're just kind of not on the same page. All right, can I get the Magician, please? Can we clarify the Magician further? The Magician, please. The Magician. With the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups. You're like working up the confidence to do something, and you do it. Something you thought about, something that involves other energies, possibly this other energy, or it's involving a group, but then there's another person that you want to bring into that group, that kind of thing. Because they've got their Three Cups here. This person, there's Three Cups on this table as well, and then this extra one, which is this one, that's being ignored by this person. But the Three Cups are here. So I think this might be an external energy, like a fourth energy. I mean, it doesn't have to be an exact number, but if say we've got three people in your vicinity here, so it could be friends, it could be family, work situation, and anything like that. There's another energy outside of that, outside of what you already have. At the moment, you have a really good circle, a really good network around you. You're feeling emotionally clear, balanced. You make a decision about something, then you start acting on that decision and putting it in place towards this energy. But you're being very steady and strategic about it. But this is your manifestation, Taurus. You're putting everything into it. Okay, can we get the Ace of Cups, please? The Ace of Cups. Strength. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. The Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. So you extend this offering to this other energy here. It's almost like you're offering like peacekeeping. Like to settle something. I can always see you just going to them like, oh yeah, coming back into the fold. And they're like, meh. You work on it though. Though I'm not sure about that Two of Swords at the bottom. I'll come back to that Two of Swords when we clarify. We need to know more about that. But it's like you're offering a cup of peace. And it's been rejected by someone. Can I get the Four of Cups there, please? Four of Cups? What's going on there? Taurus, please. Four of Cups, Taurus. What's going on there? The Sun. The Hierophant. The Eight of Wands. So it's almost like they're expecting you to come in with this, Taurus, as well. Something to do with your day-to-day routine structure or kind of organisation. This could very much be work, Taurus, if I'm honest. The Sun is here, which is the happiest card of the deck. Shows me your intentions are pretty pure and clear. This person doesn't seem upset by what you're doing, but then nor are they accepting it either. Don't know what that's about. Let's find out and jump in and clarify. Right, can I clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please? The Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, please. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, please. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. On, we're the right way. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So you're confident about it. Justice. Yeah, you're trying to get someone back into the loop, the 9 of Cups. So you're even reminiscing about good times with this person. You want to get those good times back. This could be a friend, it could be a lover. But I'm getting a group. So there's a group of you already existing that are having these good times. But it's like you're trying to get someone back in. Maybe they were part of the group and they fell out with you. Or someone else. You're trying to mend a bridge. You're pretty confident about it. You're looking good while you're doing it, Taurus. You're using your wand energy here in the form of the Queen, which is like, yeah, it's empowerment, something coming within you. Maybe some of you are taking the higher ground in an argument. So let's say you're still in the right, you're like offering like an olive branch. Well, they seem to be a bit stubborn about it. Can I get the Queen of Swords, please? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords? Yeah, you're like, this is hard. The 10 of Wands, the Moon, and the Chariot. So it's like their absence from your life is very much noticed. You're telling me it is difficult. You have managed to find a way without them, but there has been struggle. But you're also aware there's things going on with this person that you don't necessarily know about. So I'm guessing you may not be in regular contact with them anymore. There was a time though. The Chariot's here. The Chariot going into the Moon. Like you've been tackling things of the unknown or gone even into your own subconscious, maybe done some own healing, but you showed me it's been hard. Now you've emerged from that, you want to extend an olive branch to whoever this is. Right, can I get the 3 of Cups? What's the 3 of Cups? These are the other people that are surrounding you at the moment. At the moment, you've got other energies around you at the minute, Taurus, that you have feelings towards them as family or very close friends. These are very familiar energies to you. For Tauruses that sit there and go, no, I've got no one around me, then this is spirit family. Right, can I get the 3 of Cups there, please? 3 of Cups. Yeah, we're not reversed. We've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups again, to clarify the energies around you. So that's this person that is out on the periphery of your group. You're showing me them being on the periphery of your group is actually hurtful. That could also possibly be them showing me that. And even though things have been uneven, you have been trying to steady it. So it might be, you know, you're like, I'll just try and get on with life without them, it'll be fine. But there's that underlying tension of like, even though it's steadier than it was, it doesn't feel quite right. So that's what spurred you on to try and mend the bridge. Okay, let's clarify further. Let's clarify strength there. So this is under the Ace of Cups, which is very much reading as an olive branch sort of Ace of Cups in this context. Can I get strength? What do you mean? Why show me strength, Taurus? Show me strength. Strength, please. Strength. The Moon again. The 4 of Swords. And the King of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay, yeah. That's very wise, actually, Taurus. So what you were doing is use something you really want to go for. So you could go to this person, try and push your point on them, try and be right, and you recognise it's not really worth it, even if you are in the right. Like I kind of sensed before, I don't think this fallout has been your fault. In fact, you're probably very justified in whatever it is that you're saying and why this person's on the periphery. But something within you decided that you feel, or at least feels, less aligned without them being around. So you're trying to see it from their perspective as well. So you're keeping aligned with yourself, but you're prepared, or at least want to have a conversation with this person to uncover some things that you don't know. So there's some known unknowns here. So something that you know, there's things you don't know about. It's like you want to ask them about it. Because it's also taken you a lot of strength to actually ask the question or say the thing, right? So for example, and it's not saying this here, for example, say if you had a sneaking suspicion, a past lover cheated on you and you were together and you want the closure from that. So you want to go and ask them, was that true? Or was it just rumours? That sort of thing. So it's just something circling around your distance that you know that you don't fully know about, but you can only get the truth from them. But you're having to really taper down your own, what's it, anger? I can't say you there. I don't think you're raging or anything, Taurus, but this anger, or at least you feeling disempowered by this person in some way. But you're like, no, I'm going to put that aside and deal with that myself without them. But I would like to know what's going on with this person. Okay. Right, the 6 of swords there. Yeah, look, we've got the 9 of swords. So 6 of swords shows separation. And you've been in your head about this, Taurus. Yeah, we've got the tower and we have the knave of swords. So it's like you have to talk to them, but you've really, like I said, you've been working your way up to doing it. You know that once you get that truth, once that moon is uncovered and the sun comes out, so that's the sun, it's about gaining clarity. Or when it comes to this other energy, you just show me lots of moons, like there's something going on with them that I don't know. But you're after this clarity with the sun. But after that, you get the clarity of the sun. It's around a tower moment. It can change everything. Right, I want to get that 2 of swords. Because I want to know what that was about. That was telling me, Spirit telling me that that needs to be clarified before it can be explained fully. So can we get the 2 of swords there, please? 2 of swords. 2 of swords. Yeah, the 8 of pentacles. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. The high priestess. And temperance. Okay. So the download on this one is, continue as you are, Taurus, you're doing the right thing. I don't think you're going to get immediate results that you're looking for. I think it's going to take more time. But as you persist in this whole self-care, staying aligned, focusing on healing your own negative emotions and not taking it out on others, an opportunity comes in that is quite unexpected. It's to do with this other person, if not directly from this other person. But you'll see in time that there's a huge benefit to you going through this process. You don't see it now, but you will in time. How much time, I don't know. I could probably do you a Divine Time Oracle deck to clarify that a bit more. I'll do that at the end for you, Taurus. I do feel like pulling one of them on that card. Okay, right. Can we clarify the sun, please? The sun. And bear in mind, Taurus, I don't always see other energies on the table because this is what you don't see coming. It's not you and them. But this person's quite strongly on the table. Okay, can I get the sun, please? The sun in Taurus is, well, I guess it's your person's energy, but it could be yours as well. Yeah, we've got Yule. That's coming together in times of hardship. It's crazy. The 9 of swords again. As much as you're in your mind about this person, they're in their mind about you. And the 5 of swords, which in this deck, it kind of means more like finding a way through conflict. Like through conflict is where we find the true path. Because it shows you the palm here, and you know, in traditional palm reading, which I don't know much about palm reading. It's interesting, but I don't know much about it. What I do know about palm reading is that it's said to detail your life path here. So this is possibly somebody that you've known for a while, or somebody that you will know for a while, but you're going through this experience as part of your path, as it said before under the old 2 of swords there. This person's in the mind, but they are, I mean, this is quite pleasant for it, not 9 of swords. Sorry, Taurus. There is a crazy noise going on outside and I cannot see the source of it. I don't know. I live near lots of farms. They have weird equipment all the time going up and down. It's very loud. Hopefully you didn't hear that. But anyway, Taurus. So the 9 of swords is usually like quite a distressing like card. You know, it's a lady with swords and going through her head and stuff. And this was actually quite nice. It's a tree. It's like seeing that sometimes your thoughts, yeah, we do get stuck up there in our minds about things, but there's always a root of an issue. I mean, look how thick that trunk is at the bottom. There's always a root at the issue, and if you look right at the issue at the bottom, we have 2 crows or ravens, which are bringers of transformation. They're normally seen as the harbingers of death, but death in tarot means transformation. So this person sees the potential in having those difficult conversations. They see the potential of coming together under dark circumstances, under the Yule card. They probably don't see that this is part of a greater life lesson, but you'll both get that later on down the line, I've been assured. Okay, can I please get the Hierophant there? The Hierophant for Taurus. That's your card as well, that's you. So, Hierophant, please. Hierophant. And get the Hierophant, please. No, that is in reverse. Oh yeah, Element of Air. That's like the Ace of Swords. The Mother of Earth. So that's the Queen of Pentacles. And in bulk, which is Temperance. Temperance again. Time. It's just showing me you're unclear. There's a lesson at the moment that you're going through with this person, Taurus. It's like a life lesson, a greater lesson, a lesson from the higher self. It's about your self-care. Imagine in relation to not just this particular person, but also in relation to other connections you've got in life as well. But it's not until time passes you're going to understand the importance of what's going on for you right at this moment. It's going to come out being the best thing you could have done for yourself approaching this person. Anyway, regardless of whether they accept your offer or not, you going through this process is the point, not really their answer. It's not really about them, Taurus. It's about you. Okay, can I get the 8 of Wands, please? The 8 of Wands in Taurus's, excuse me, Taurus. In Taurus's energy, the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, please. I'm so sorry, Taurus. Hopefully you won't hear it. I'll edit it out the best I can. Alright, the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands for Taurus, please. Oh yeah, it's a brand new beginning. You've got the Fool in the Summerlands, the Crone of Air, which is the King of Swords, right? Yeah, great. You get that clarity because it's in reverse here. And then we have Omens, which is the Tower. You've got 2 towers on the table. I guess this is also under their energy too. So whatever's going to go on or whatever the outcome of this is, it's actually quite life-changing because they're both showing me that they're expecting you to come forward with something, but I don't think they're expecting you in the way that you appear to them. So, do you like my Christmas mug? I know it's way off Christmas, but I just love my snowman mug, Taurus. But it's going to open up a brand new beginning for the both of you. There's an opportunity here. But I think it's so subtle, so down in the weeds of the situation that you don't have a clue that how this is the start of like a ripple effect into other things. But you just got to play it out, Taurus, as it's meant to be played out. So don't resist anything. I don't think these are bad Tower moments. If anything, I think it's needed because the whole situation started off quite negative. So when the reading starts off negative and I see a Tower, I'm like, thank God. It's almost like the storm is broken, right? Right, can I get some advice for Taurus, please? Some advice? Advice for Taurus? Advice. Advice, please. Advice for Taurus. 3 of Vessels. That's like 3 of Cups again. The 10 of Stones. Home. And then the Wanderer, the Fool, which we had down there as well. Right, okay, so this is definitely to do with the group. One person in particular in this group, one energy stands out in particular. And this could be your home, because you've got, could be family, because we've got home here, but for others it's friends, for some people it's work. It's somewhere, a place where you've been established for a while and you're surrounded by people very familiar to you. One person has left that group and is keeping their distance. But there's a brand new beginning with this person in relation to the group, because you've gone through all of this and actually things turn out for the better overall. I think things will turn out better than when they started, before this fallout or whatever it was happened. That's beautiful, and it's about your stability. You're going to come out of it feeling a lot more stable, a lot more at home, a lot more trusting this energy or any other energies that are around you. It may be this person, you and this person go your separate ways indefinitely. And that's your new path. But if that is the case, then that's fine. It means because you are starting that path a lot wiser and more equipped than paths you started in the past. But it's probably quite frightening and scary. It's a big change. It depends who this person is to you. For some of you, this could be a partner. And that's, they're leaving the home, but you're going to be home with other family members. And you don't know what your whole life is going to look like, your day-to-day routines. There's going to be big changes coming in for you, Taurus. Either way, with or without this other energy, it's for the better. But this energy, other energy is certainly involved. I know that much. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Oh, no, I'm not. I was going to give a Divine Time Oracle deck, wasn't I? Because what the cards have been saying to me, been almost screaming at me, Taurus, is Taurus does not realise how good this is for them in the long term. Like, really good. At the moment, it's shit. It all feels like shit. But something good is coming in from all of this. I have a feeling a lot of you, your lives are going to look very different in a couple of weeks, months, days' time, depending on what's going on with this other energy. Things are going to change, Taurus. Changes are coming. Right, so when is this going to happen for Taurus, please? This new perspective. I'm going to say when everything's healed, just as settled, when will Taurus realise that this was a good thing for him to go to? When will that become apparent for Taurus, please? When will that become apparent? Release any expectations to timing. Okay, so no, I can't get a time on it, guys. I think the Spirit's like, no, this is, and that's usual of big karmic tests like this is. If they tell you time, you might just rush to a time and not really engage with the issue fully. It might be your expectation of wanting to get through this, where you're like, right, I'll just bite the bullet and do it, is the driver behind it all. So if your Spirit gives you a date on that, it's not, things won't unfold the way that they're supposed to. So I respect your Spirit. We respect you here. Thank you, my loves. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I'm sorry I couldn't get a time on you there, but it's all for the best. Like, your Ten of Cups is coming in, your legacy, your foundation, your security, everything's going to change, but the change is all for the better. Trust me. Now, if this reading resonated with you, then please let me know in the comments below, and check the description box for Calendly links if you want to have a deep dive into your personal situation, if it really resonated. And with that, Taurus, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care.